Hello there. Welcome again to another episode. And today we want to talk about where innovation mostly occurs. There are levels on where innovation occurs, and they include the product level, at the service level, the business model level, and also the process level. In this specific episode, you're going to talk about the most common levels of innovation, especially in our current ecosystem, especially in Kenya. In Kenya, a lot of startup founders either have a product or a service, product or service innovation. So in today's episode, we are going to look at what a product really is and what a service really is, and look at the differences between them so that you can make the right choice on the next big thing you're going to come up with. So when you talk about products, we are talking about tangible commodities, tangible goods that people or your customers can physically touch and interact with. These are the things that your customers will own, they can store, and may include things like clothes, your car, or a book. These are the items that can be seen, they can be touched, and they can be stored in a garage or in a bookshelf. That is what we mean by a product. In contrast, a service is mostly intangible. It's an experience or an action that is performed on you that cannot be physically owned. Intangible activities and experiences could include services like haircut, a doctor's visit, maybe you're going to a psychiatrist, or even financial advice. You can't own the person who is doing this service. You cannot touch that specific experience. You cannot touch that action. And that's mostly the big difference. A product can be bought off the shelf, stored, or consumed immediately. But a service cannot be stored. It is consumed in real time. For products, as you've seen with so many products, they are standardized. There is a standard way in how they are manufactured, with very limited customization options. They are generic. They are not developed with unique or specific people in mind. And we have standardized measures that apply to such products and standard procedures that they have to follow. And most of the time, they have to pass a certain level in terms of the products that they are delivering. We have organizations like KEBS that help to verify the standard of certain products. When it comes to a service has a lot of room for customization. They are highly customizable in the fact that they can be improved in real time to meet specific customer needs. When it comes to products, there is very limited interaction after purchase. Think of it like bread. When you buy bread, you do not, you as a consumer, you don't really interact with the bread company a lot. You do not interact with the shop again. You bought the bread like that, and you have gone home, right? You just go home. There's very limited interaction after that. But when it comes to services, there's regular interaction. Purchasing or subscribing to a service allows you to have an ongoing relationship with the service owners. Think of it like YouTube or Spotify. There is always ongoing interaction. If you're a service startup, you have a database of your customers or your consumers, and this builds a relationship over time. where you can listen into their needs in real time. You can interact with them in real time. The common business model for products is mostly off-the-shelf purchase. Again, think of the example I've given of bread. You just pick it from a shelf and you buy it. So if you're a product sort of business owner, that's as much interaction as you're going to have with your customer. They just buy the bread from the shelf, and that's a common business model. That's how a lot of products make money. There are exceptions, of course. When it comes to services, the most common business model is subscription. Again, think of platforms like Spotify and other platforms. You pay probably a monthly subscription, and that is a service. And we have seen a lot of product-driven companies trying to change their offer from just a product to a service, because a service touches the heart of the consumer.